Welcome everyone to the City of Lancaster. This is a great day for BYD, the City of Lancaster, Los Angeles County, and all of California. As such, you can clap. As such, we have several dignitaries here today who you're going to hear from. I'd like to make some introductions, and after that I will turn it over to our mayor, Mayor R.X. Paris. With us on stage is our mayor, Mayor Paris. Stella Lee, the Senior Vice President for BYD. Los Angeles County Supervisor Michael Antonovich. We have Consul Lemay, who is the Commercial Consulate General of China, Los Angeles office. The President and CEO of the LAEDC, Bill Allen. Vice Mayor Marvin Christ. Councilwoman Sandra Johnson. Councilman Ken Mann. Rexall owner and BYD General Manager Bill Rex. Deputy Mayor Cassandra Harvey. With us representing Governor Brown is Jeff Malin. Councilman Ron Smith. And Deputy Mayor Kit Izzetto. We also have numerous offices and agencies represented here, so in the interest of time, I'm going to just ask each of the agencies to identify who you represent. We have representatives from Congressman McKeon and Congressman McCarthy's office. Representatives from State Senator Steve Knight's office. Assemblyman Steve Fox's office. And we're very pleased to have representatives from each of our school districts, so let me read each of them off. Antelope Valley Union High School District, the Lancaster School District, West Side Union School District, and the East Side District. It is truly a pleasure for me to introduce Mayor R.X. Paris.
Good morning. You want to hear the story? They got a speech for me, but would you rather hear the story of how this happened? Yes. Okay. So I'm mayor for about 8 months, and I'm just, stumbling my way through, and the paper's always writing articles about me because I stumbled into something. And I really don't, I haven't got it yet. But I get a call at about 3 o'clock. The supervisor wants you at a dinner tonight. That's all I know, nothing else. So Ron and I go down to this dinner. And we meet the richest man in China who owns BYD, right? And he's looking to bring businesses to California. And so I start talking, right? And I'd never met Christine before, right? But I'm talking to the chairman about Lancaster, because I love Lancaster, and I think this is the perfect place for anything that's solar, anything that's alternative energy. And so for about 4 hours, Christine keeps saying, keep talking. Keep talking. and the enormity of it was, we're competing against LA, we're competing against these major cities wanting to bring BYD to them. And I'm thinking, not a chance, not a chance. 5 years later. But what we saw was, and we saw it with the KB home, that when you take China and put it together with the US, something different happens. Something emerges. In 4 months' time, remember that meeting at KB Homes? We have this meeting. Can we produce a house that produces more electricity than it uses? Engineers from BYD, no. KB Homes, no. All of them saying no. We're saying try anyway. 4 months later, affordable house produces more electricity than it uses, and you can even charge the BYD car in it. And what that taught us is that when you take the China scientists, and you take American scientists and merge them, there is nothing we cannot do. We can save this planet. It is not about the jobs, although we are so grateful you're bringing us jobs. It's not about the economic aspects. It is about creating a place that is actually going to solve global warming. And I honestly believe that. It will happen here in Lancaster. That bus is affordable. It has 0 carbon footprint. It makes more economic sense to use that bus than a gas or any other kind of bus. Imagine the billions of pounds of carbon that are not going to be created once every city in America is driving that bus. It's mind-boggling. And for all of us to be part of that, this is historic. It is truly historic. And I cannot thank you enough for bringing that into our lives. Thank you.
Also, I'd like to acknowledge we have Long Beach Transit and the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority here today. Please give them a hand. Next, I'd like to introduce a great leader for LA County and a friend of the Antelope Valley, Supervisor Michael D. Antonovich.
Well, thank you, Mark. And, you know, just as the pioneers who came to the Antelope Valley years and years ago had a dream, Mr. Wong, who founded the BYD company, had a dream, and that was BYD, building your dream. And so what you have today, those dreams are now becoming a reality. Walking in the footsteps of the Antelope Valley pioneers, BYD is bringing jobs and economic growth and vitality to the Antelope Valley and Los Angeles County. I first met the BYD representatives when I was speaking as a member of the World Economic Forum's Davos, and we had a delegation there. And a special recognition is to Miss Wu Yanyan, who was Consul General for Economic Affairs for the Republic of China. So even though they were generations apart, they were able to work together, and in turn, today we have a reality. Mayor Rex Parris, Mark Basigian, and other members of the city of Lancaster also have been to China. They've been to Shenzhen, where is the home of BYD. They've driven the vehicles. I have been there. Even little Michael Jr. and Mary were able to drive the little cars on their track. And they did pretty well compared to what we have today on the highways in LA. And as a result, we were able to develop a special relationship and friendship. In fact, Stella Lee is now a proud homeowner in the 5th Supervisorial District, and we appreciate that. But a special thanks also goes to Vance Bong, who was the president of the World Trade Center in Los Angeles and Long Beach, who has spent so many hours with Stella and Mr. Wong, and for Bill Allen, who is the director of the AEDC, CEO of the LA County Economic Development. Stella Lee is really, she's an engineer, she's an innovator, she has vision, she has enthusiasm, she has dedication to pursue that dream and bring that dream into reality. And as a result, she's made roots now in the 5th Supervisorial District, so she is here, a part of this BYD operation to see it continue to grow and expand, not just in our county, but through our state and nation. This promotion and support of these vital partnerships is how effectively LA County will continue our leadership in trade and economic development. by encouraging foreign trade, foreign investment to create jobs and build our economy and maintain a quality of life for our citizens for today and for our children for the future. BYD is a global leader in battery technology, electric vehicles, and new energy products. Los Angeles County is a special, superb home for BYD because we have the largest port complex in the United States. We have great weather, and we have a large consumer market. 10 million citizens reside in Los Angeles County. As the nation's gateway to the global economy, our ports are key economic driver, which currently employ over 300,000 people. The ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach handle over 70% of all container traffic on the West Coast. And we have another dream that we've been working on to have inland ports so we can bring that cargo from the ports out to the Antelope Valley, San Bernardino County, to alleviate the congestion on the highways and roadways down below and create also jobs in the economic vitality of the Antelope Valley. Together, the ports of Los Angeles rank 5th in the world behind Singapore, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Shenzhen. And with a $442 billion in annual output, LA County has the 17th largest economy in the world. Los Angeles City always likes to quote LA County statistics because they rank way down. They don't rank in the top 30, but they like to use our statistics. But so we like to show what we are able to do by delivering on our word, and that's what we are doing today with this great dedication. As the international trade, manufacturing, and entertainment capital, LA County is the trendsetter for the rest of the nation and the world. These advantages will make BYD's transition into our county very smooth and affordable and allow for the growth of their distribution of the vehicles, the sale of solar energy technology, and the sale of batteries. Today's opening of BYD's new manufacturing center in Lancaster, Los Angeles County, and BYD are fulfilling those dreams that we have had. So we just want to thank, once again, Mayor Paris. We want to thank Mark Bazigian. Special thanks to Stella Lee to see why this was the best economic investment you could make in the entire county of Los Angeles. And also to my wife, Christine, and Miss Wu Yan, Shei Ni, Wa Shi Wan, Zai Zhen, Shei.
Also with us today is another transit agency, our own Antelope Valley Transit Authority. Please give them a hand. And we also have with us our Mayor Emeritus Henry Hearns. Next, it's our honor to have Consul Lemay, who represents the Commercial Consulate of China, Los Angeles office.
Honorable Supervisor Mr. Antonovich, Honorable Mayor Mr. Paris, Honorable President Mr. Allen, and Honorable President Stella Lee, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to come to the beautiful city of Lancaster to join you for the big celebration. This is my first time to come to the city, but I understand that my predecessor and former Consul Wu was here 5 years ago with the aim to develop a close relationship between China and Lancaster. And during the past 2 years, I understand that the County of Los Angeles and also the City of Lancaster worked very closely with BYD with the effort to invite BYD to set down in the City of Lancaster. And today, they have chosen Lancaster as the home, as the manufacturing facility in North America. So on behalf of the Chinese Consulate, I would like to extend our warmest congratulations not only to BYD, but also to the County of Los Angeles and also to the City of Lancaster. This is a big day for the county and also for the city, and also a very important step for BYD for its further development in the United States. It also fully demonstrates its commitment to develop green energy in the United States. As a commercial council, as you may understand, we are here trying to promote trading and investment between the United States and China. And I personally, I would like to encourage more Chinese investment to come to the United States, especially to those areas that is business friendly to China, including the county of Los Angeles and also the city of Lancaster. So it's my belief that with all the support of the county of Los Angeles and also with the support of the Lancaster and also especially with all the efforts of all the friends present here, today I should say that BYD will not only gain its further development in the United States, but also makes positive contributions in the local development and also employment. And I'm sure that this cooperation in Lancaster will become a good example for many Chinese companies to come. So I sincerely wish that BYD will have a great success in the years to come. Thank you.
It is an absolute pleasure to be with all of you today to realize a dream that has been many years in the making. And I want to take just a couple of moments to help you understand how we got here. The mayor and the county supervisor spoke modestly, as always, about their efforts on this, but their efforts were truly significant. And it dates back actually to 1981, only 1 year after Supervisor Michael Antonovich was elected to the County Board of Supervisors, that he had the vision and the leadership to create the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation as a public-private partnership where government and the private sector would work together to attract and retain and grow businesses and jobs for the people of Los Angeles County, to create economic prosperity, to build a more international and diverse and sustainable economy. And over the years, he has supported that vision by traveling literally around the world, and nowhere more so than to China, where he and his wife Christine have a passion about building a future in which the people of China and the people of America, the companies of China and the companies of America, the technologies of China, the technologies of America, and the governments of both great nations work together to create economic prosperity, environmental sustainability, and a brighter future for not only the people of both of our nations, but the people of the world. 2008 was a very auspicious year in the history of what we celebrate today. In 2008, we visited the World Economic Forum with a delegation from Los Angeles County led by Supervisor Michael and Christine Antonovich, who created new relationships for us with an extraordinary number of business and government leaders in China. Perhaps no relationship more important than the introduction of the relationship with BYD. It was in September of 2008 that we first met representatives of BYD, who had a great vision, that of their chairman, that of their president, Stella Lee, for expanding their operations not only globally, as Stella had been doing since the mid-90s for BYD, but particularly into the United States and North America. And they recognized that California, with its leading environmental public policy, created a great market opportunity. What we recognized in BYD was an opportunity to demonstrate that California's leading environmental public policy can also be a positive economic public policy if we attract the solution providers in our search for a brighter economic and environmental future. The companies that will make the technologies that will allow us to not only clean our environment, but create more good jobs and more economic opportunity for the people of California. Because if we get that right, other states and other nations will follow our lead and demonstrate that economic prosperity and environmental sustainability can go hand in hand. In that same year, Mayor Rex Paris was elected mayor of the city of Lancaster, a city that had just won the LADC's award as the most business-friendly city in Los Angeles County. And that is a tribute to the current mayor, the past mayor, the city council members here, this extraordinary city staff represented today by Mark Bazigian, the city manager, and a great friend of ours, Vern Lawson, the economic development director, who've worked tirelessly for years together to make this city a great home for businesses to enter, a home for businesses to grow, a home for businesses to create good jobs for the people of Lancaster and the people of the Antelope Valley. And so the opportunity was right to present what Lancaster had to offer to a world-class technology company like BYD. And there was a dinner downtown in the California Club that Supervisor Antonovich and Mayor Paris and others participated in, where we endeavored to persuade Stella that, first of all, Los Angeles County was the right place for BYD, who had a lot of options. There were a lot of states, a lot of cities, a lot of regions competing for their opportunity. But we impressed upon Stella that Los Angeles County is not only the creative capital of America, but is the manufacturing capital of America. More firms and more employees work in manufacturing in Los Angeles County than any other county in this nation. 360,000 talented people in this county manufacture everything from salsa to satellites. It is an extraordinary place to build an assembly facility to create the new technologies that BYD can offer the North American marketplace. It's also, as Supervisor Antonovich said, the international trade capital of this country. These great ports contribute, along with LA Airport, contribute to the largest customs district in America. Over $400 billion of goods move in and out of that customs district. And I'm happy to tell the supervisor that the latest numbers out are actually now $577 billion of GDP in this economy, created by extraordinary companies from all around the world. The other thing that happened in 2008 when we began this courtship was we did a study on foreign-owned enterprises in Los Angeles County and found that we're over 4,500 firms employing nearly 1 in 10 workers in Los Angeles County, either directly or indirectly. And guess what? They pay higher than average wages and benefits when compared to domestic-owned businesses. They're an important part of the story of this region, Los Angeles County, becoming one of the top 20 economies in the world ranked among nations. And so we set about an aggressive plan and established an office in China. Henry Wang, who's our Chief China Representative, is here today. He's the Chief China Representative for Los Angeles County and the LADC. And he's not stationed in Beijing. He's not stationed in Shanghai. He's stationed in Shenzhen. He's stationed in Shenzhen because of companies like BYD and other world-class, privately owned enterprises that are helping China become the extraordinary power it is economically throughout the world. And we see in BYD the first of many companies that will be coming to this region to realize their dreams and realize our dreams. So this is a story of vision and leadership and persistence on all sides of the relationship that we celebrate today. Not only the vision and leadership and persistence of Supervisor Antonovich and his team at the county, of Mayor Paris and his team here at the city, but also of Chairman Wang and President Lee, of BYD and their vision and their leadership and their persistence in getting us to this day. I have a little item that I would like to present to Stella as I invite her up here. And so let me invite her up for a minute before I formally introduce her to make a little presentation on behalf of the LAEDC. And that is a crystal key. A crystal key that, if I may take it out of here so we can all see it. It is a key that says, the LADC congratulates BYD. Thanks for building our dream. And it's a key that symbolizes not only the opening of this magnificent vehicle, but this magnificent facility. And it is a key that signifies that we're walking through a door together today. A door in which BYD, the city of Lancaster, Los Angeles County, will help the people of China and the people of America walk together into a brighter future in which we can build economic prosperity, environmental sustainability, and a world in which more people can share in the many opportunities that are represented by great companies like BYD. So today, we give you this key.
Thank you.
And we ask all of you who are here today to help us now move from an attraction of this company to an expansion of this company. Let's all work as partners to ensure BYD's success.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Because what BYD represents to this city and to this county, to this state, as represented by Governor Brown, personally visiting their facility in Shenzhen earlier this month, personally getting into a very similar vehicle among the many that we see driving on the streets of Shenzhen, is an extraordinary opportunity to grow our economy and our future. So let's work together to be the business-friendly city that Lancaster is, the business-friendly county that Los Angeles is, and the business-friendly state that we aspire for California to be as a leader in not only environmental but economic policy. Congratulations. And now, let me bring to the stage another woman of vision and leadership and persistence, who is the head of the U.S. operations for BYD, who's been helping them establish operations all around the world, as I said, since the mid-1990s, but who made the decision, along with Chairman Wang, to open this facility, to make this investment, and to help realize our dream. Please welcome Stella Lee.
Hi, good morning, friends and honorable guests, and Supervisor Antonovich, Christine, our sweetheart of LA County, Mayor Paris, yeah, my dear friend from Chinese Consulate, Mr. Consul Lemay, yes, and Jeff Malin, representing a governor's office, and Bill Allen, appreciate your gifts, it's lovely, and Bill Rex, and all our friends from the media, we welcome you to our newest facility. Today is a very special day for us. Today marks the first time a Chinese vehicle company opens a vehicle manufacturing plant in the United States. And this is BYD's first bus manufacturing plant established in North and South America here in Lancaster. Pollution, smog, and other environmental issues continue to be the major concern for our global society. BYD is pleased to see the U.S. and the California government specifically developing ambitious goals to promote cleaner energy and alternative vehicle in the market. It's encouraging to see the government adopt a policy that will propel the transit industry into an eco-friendly future. Governor Brand visited our facility in Shenzhen 2 weeks ago and told us his plan for the state to achieve 1.5 million zero-emission vehicles on California roadway by 2025. This goal provides historic business opportunity for the development of BYD electrified public transportation. We are hopeful that we can, working with the state of California and its Public Utility Commission, to help companies charge bus at night without a demand charge penalty. This makes so much sense for the state and its cities. Lancaster is the city has been excelled the field of new energy development. Local government agency has promoted the new energy industry by placing solar panel on many Lancaster commercial buildings, schools, stadium, and other public facilities. The mayor intends to make Lancaster the most eco-friendly city in the state, a model city for the rest of the nation, which this is inspiring to me. Our relationship with the city of Lancaster started in 2009, when Los Angeles County Supervisor Michael Antonovich and the LA EDC President Bill Allen introduced us. We have been extremely impressed with the resource of the LA County and the leadership shown across many cities, including Los Angeles, Long Beach, Lancaster. BYD and Lancaster share the same eco dreams. We are committed to promoting new energy products. With our strong research and development team of more than 15,000 engineers, BYD provides various green products, including high-efficiency, affordable solar panel, environmental-friendly energy storage, all-electric vehicles, and high-efficiency LED lighting system. Actually, today, you will have a chance to ride our e-bus over there and test drive our EV. It's called E6, which is per charge can drive 200 miles. And you will have a chance to experience 100 LEDs installed in our office building inside. And you will see our 3 solar LED street lights in our parking lot just over there. So BYD has promoting its zero-emission electrified public transportation solution to places worldwide, like Shenzhen, Xi'an, Hong Kong, London, Milan, the Netherlands, Colombia, Turkey, and Taiwan, etc. Today, the newly established BYD coach and bus factory here in Lancaster will further expand BYD's global distribution and manufacturing. The electric bus manufactured here will supply domestic markets for the American markets here. I'm happy to inform everyone that the first order for this facility will be the 10 electric bus from Long Beach Transit, a very respected transit agency who will pioneer the use of a long-range zero-emission bus. I honor Larry Jackson, the CEO of Long Beach Trans, for his vision. Larry, could you please stand and wave? Thank you. Yeah. BYD is thrilled to be part of the new zero-emission legacy, beginning in Long Beach with their electrified public transportation. Mayor Foster and the Long Beach Trans CEO Larry Jackson are visionary leaders in this community. Additionally, our Los Angeles headquarters will continue to expand research and development jobs to support this manufacturing facility, as well as sales and HR support for all our North and South Latin America, thanks to Mayor Vegosa. These first 10 all-electric buses will be delivered in May 2014. And the all-electric buses manufactured in Lancaster factory will integrate BYD-owned iron phosphate batteries, the world's safest and the most reliable battery, which will be assembled here in Lancaster, our energy module plant as well, which is just 2 to 3 miles away from here. The battery plant will supply fixed grid scale energy storage station and the backup battery system, as well as electric batteries. BYD's coach and bus factory in Lancaster reside on 13 acres of land, is capable of manufacturing more than 1,000 buses per year. If we keep all our aggressive schedule, production will begin in October of this year. And the governor has asked if he might be able to drive the first electric bus off the line. We will hold his commitment. We hope that all the state transit company will virtually get on the bus with the governor. We look forward to a long partnership with the state of California, the county of Los Angeles, the city of Lancaster, as we build our dreams with you. Thank you.
A couple more acknowledgments before the mayor closes it up. One, we have with us representatives of Board of Equalization member George Renner here today. And I don't think our staff ever gets enough credit for what they do. Vern Lawson, Shannon Dow were there from the beginning on this deal. But we also have the people that helped set this up, tear it down. So please give the Lancaster City staff a big round of applause. Before I introduce the mayor, the one part he left out of his story is I was the unfortunate person who made the call and gave him no information as we sent him to Los Angeles.
The one thing I really want to emphasize, none of this would have happened without Mike Antonovich. He has 25 years of relationships in China that he has slowly developed and created. And it was with just a giving heart that he invited us into that, vouched for us, made the introductions, and guided us. Because believe me, I would have messed it up. It was truly fantastic. Thank you. This is the beginning. It's an incredible beginning. although I think they're a little bit modest. That is not a clean energy bus. That is a pure energy bus. There is no pollution from that. Those street lights, no pollution, pure energy. Those street lights are not on the grid. There's a battery in them. Imagine that. Every one of these street lights throughout this city could be pure energy, not causing any pollution at all. So take a good look at them, because you're going to be seeing a lot of them. Thank you.